All right, we're here with quarterfinal pre-tournament press conference with University of Missouri St. Louis with head coach Ryan Young and his two players, Lexie Rang and Charlotte Richards. So I'll get things started. Coach, if you just want to talk about your season, about the overall season, what got you here, but also kind of what you learned about your team in the second season, kind of in the postseason that really got you guys here.
Sure. So season obviously has been great to get to this point. Took a lot of growth within our team from last year's group that made the round of 32. We returned two players that were in their same roles last year, so a lot of unknown for us coming into this season, and started off losing our first match, but then we found a lineup that worked for us, and we just continued to get better every year. And it's a testament to our coaching staff, but then the student athletes as well, buying into what the coaches are saying and continue to improve. And played our best volleyball as of late in the regional last weekend to get us to this point. So it's been fun and really enjoyable for me to work with our coaching staff, and our team has been so fun this year. And I really appreciate their effort and just willingness to do some things different than we did in the past, even though we had success. So just super proud of the effort by the group.
Perfect. And then Charlotte, you've been a pretty consistent leader for this group. Where your season, even the individual matches in the postseason, kind of had their ups and downs. Where did your team's resiliency come from to battle through and get to this point?
Yeah, I would say in practice a lot. Like, the effort and the attitude that we have in practice translates over into the matches. So just having high expectations for us in practice every single day, working hard, and having that translate over into the games. And if there are times where we are off, just coming together as a team and really just like settling down, talking to each other and figuring out, hey, what do we need to fix? What do we need to work on in order to make the next set or the next point better?
And then Lexie, for you, was there a match, a specific match, or maybe it was just one specific opponent that you guys faced this year that you started to realize and started to believe that being here in Seattle in the national quarterfinals was an expectation that you guys could achieve?
I think that was an expectation from the beginning of the year, but after losing the first match, we just needed to regroup and figure out what worked for the team. No, there wasn't like a specific match, but I think after the first tournament, we just like really played well together, and we knew we could be here.
Coach, back to you. What is, how would you describe your team's intangibles, or is there an X factor that makes you guys special?
I would say just our balance overall. I think we can attack teams from a lot of different areas, and our setter Caitlin Bishop does an excellent job of spreading out our offense. Our offensive numbers have been pretty high this year within our conference, within our region, and nationally as well. So I think that is a huge key to our success. But when we needed to play defense and block well, we did this past weekend. But I'd say our strength is offensively, just the balance we have offensively.
Great. I'm going to flip this around a little on Charlotte and Lexie. Charlotte, I want you to talk about Lexie and just what do you think she brings to the team? What allowed her to have such an outstanding performance in the regional?
Yeah, so I've been playing with Lexie for a few years now, and throughout the years she's had a different role, like every single season. Previous season she was just a DS, but this year she got to be more of a hitter. And I think just like being able to like work with her on the court, like she's very open-minded, open to feedback, and like if you tell her, hey, you should try this, or hey, you should look at doing this, like she's just like very positive. As well as like with the younger girls, like her and I together, I feel like we just go well, and the younger girls just like really look to us, and we just like take that role and try to just be leaders and teach them everything that we've learned from Ryan and the coaching staff throughout the years. So yeah, it's been good, and she has a lot more of growing to do, but she's been doing great so far in this new role. Like more improvements to come. It's great.
Excellent.
It's good. It's good.
Lexie, your turn. You have a pretty consistent leader, very reliable over the last several years. What does Charlotte bring to the team?
She brings a positive attitude. My first year at UMSL, she was the first person that reached out. She's always been a leader, someone you can look up to. She's friends with everybody. So everyone can just like put their shoulder on her if they need her. She's there on the court, off the court. She's a great role model. She's amazing at volleyball, obviously. But yeah, like she gives great feedback. She'll tell you like if you need to make an adjustment, and everyone's willing to like listen and really buy into that mentality to better our teammates.
Perfect. Coach, we'll talk about the matchup tomorrow. What do you know about Barry? What are some of the keys to success in this matchup?
Well, shut down the left side. I think she leads the country in kills per set, kills, a lot of different categories. So I think slowing her down is the #1 goal. But I think from our standpoint, it's just to play clean volleyball. I think we've been doing that the last week and a half, 2 weeks. So if we can come out and serve tough and win the serve receive and passing battle, serving and serve receive battle, and then slow her down as much as we can. She's going to get kills. Obviously, she's a great player, but those are kind of the most things that stand out for me.
Any other questions?
Ryan, you had an interesting text message at the beginning of the season, or start of preseason, talking about how wonderful Seattle is this time of year, and looking forward to seeing you guys here. Elaborate a little bit more about
Sure.
that.
So Charlotte's sister lives in Seattle, and I think our first day of practice was August 8th or something, and I got a text from her, and she said, "Oh, happy first day of the season, happy first day of practice. The road to Seattle starts now." And I just kind of chuckles like, "Oh, okay, I heard the weather's great in Seattle in December." And lo and behold, here we are. So she has, hopefully she's got some good predictions for us this weekend as well. So it's good.
Charlotte and Lexie, just talk about your experiences so far here as part of the Fall Festival.
It's been super fun, and this isn't an opportunity that like not all teams get to have. So being able to be a part of it and experience it is something that we're gonna take it by day, and participate in all the different activities that they have planned for us. They had the opening ceremonies last night, and that was really fun to be a part of that, and just see how the NCAA does it for the UV game.
Yeah, it's definitely an experience. I was not expecting this. There's a lot of athletes here. The hotel's massive, but there's a lot to do, and I think we are here to play volleyball, but at the same time we do need to soak in the opportunity because it only happens every 4 years, the festival year, and we're lucky to be here, so we need to appreciate it.
Excellent. Well, thank you guys. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thank you.